développe plus un rival, and that team is becoming Lyon. Yes, we've played them a number of times in the last few weeks now. We've had losses, we've had draws. Most importantly, we had a win a while ago, but today we reignite this rivalry with the top team in France and the worst team in our European pool. We're back. It's facing Lyon on the road, looking for redemption of just 2 games ago. Bonjour everyone and welcome back along to the Montpellier career mode and your home of rugby with today. Oh, it's a big one. It's a whopper. It's a team that loves to play in the top 14, hates to play in the Champions Cup. It is Lyon, and like I said before, we played them 3 times in the last 4 or 5 weeks, certainly twice in the last 3. Their team, well, it's got no changes, and scarily enough, Tui Sova is still on the right, Nakatasi's still on the left, Sopwang is still at 10, Natai's still at 12. This guy, Dylan Cretan, is just phenomenal. He's killed us every time, as has their second row of Lambie and Bird. Bumba's amazing. They have just a killer team. We've made a number of changes in preparation for this matchup. I feel we didn't get enough out of our props especially. So Sitiano and Borghini come in to replace him at tight and loose head. And we've made the big change at number 8. He's finally back. Fabian Sankoni back at number 8. Scrum half as well. Pulu struggled last episode, so we've gone off the double change. Amache was great off the bench. We've left him there and instead brought in what we've found out to be the defensively minded Merrick to take that number 9 jumper. The backline stays the same here and built into that last game against Toulouse. Reece Sammet has a lot to prove. So Fontaine, Delmayru, Retiz, Boffier, we're ready to go. Now our bench has undergone a couple of little changes. You may see, especially in the back. Shaleru has gone to 20, the only forward reserve to change out of the team. And of course, Jones and Humberdart started last episode. They go to the bench. But Skinner is back. And with him, who can play at 10 in midfield, we've gone with Golonitsky as our 23. Now, Lyon, no real injury concerns. Only Heenan, who has been out since we injured him about 2 months ago, and he's still got 40 days left, so that's a bit of a back rower out for them. But their bench, still the same as it was 2 weeks ago, still phenomenal. Gomez Cadella, we talk about these guys every time. Tal for Fanor, Bastereau, Mignol, Rigard, and Paffray. It's talent all round, and these guys are certainly deserved of their position in France. But can they recover the European season? We're out to say no. Simply put, bugger off, Lyon. This is our year. Now we are all good to go. We're playing in the home strips tonight. I hope there's not too much of a bit of a kick clash. They're in the red. No, we're in the blue. It's perfectly fine. Let's get things underway. We played the white last episode. And today, we've thought, well, no stuffer. We've been on the road too long. We want to feel like we're back at home as Heron gets the game underway. Oh, it's been led for Tees. Oh, he was flying through. Turnover chance. Oh, so close to getting an early turnover there. Borghini straightened the team and making an instant impact. Boffier's up at the line. Shit, that's scary as hell. As Natai hits it up. He gets Lyon on that front foot. Denver Bamba! He is so good. Breaks 3 tackles just to make a couple of meters. Taufua gets a short ball from Pelisi. Chance off! Another chance for Sitiano. The 2 props having an immediate impact at the breakdown especially. Pelisi driven backwards. Merrick, that's why we brought him in. His defensive prowess. These passes are getting dangerous as Taufua goes a couple more meters up the field. Merrick's offside. Pelisi goes for a run instead. They are just out there 22 now. Almost an offload there from Clinton. He is a phenomenal player. Pick and go from Bumba.
Release.
They are not kicking this away, Lyon. They're backing themselves to go long range. As Bird fires up. Taufua secures possession. That's a good tackle there. Creighton stopped in his tracks. Now they kick it away. Pelisi. Big deep one. Oh no, Reece Sammet's on it. That's always dangerous. He beats 1 for pace. 1 more to go. Throws the dummy and gets smashed. Reece Sammet's got to be careful. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh no, this is dangerous. This really is dangerous. I feel like our options are gone. Nothing we can do. Oh, it's been picked up. It's been picked up from Merrick. Oh, it's gone back to Merrick. What's gone on there? We're going to lose the ball. I thought we had lost it for sure there. I thought the game was just completely stopped. The south forward busts away through 3 defenders. The ball is just teleporting around. Heron, Damaru, get it out to Ratiz. Ratiz with one to beat. Use yourself, Ratiz. Back it over the top. The chip, the chase. He's got Reese-Emma with him, but he could not collect. Damaru picks it up. This game has just gone next level. The pace and the teleporting ball. Not again. Not again. Every breakdown, really? Is this how it's going to be? Merrick, he's in touch. Well, if it wasn't hard enough to beat Leon as it is, they're now making it even harder. That should have been the try for us. 20 minutes in. 0-0 still the score. Ivaldi the throw. Ivaldi? Turned over. Oh, thrown out the back. Sanconi with a brilliant pass. Reese-Emma. We don't want it to... Oh, it's a forward pass. I didn't want to go at a breakdown because Merrick's just going to stand there like a goose.
Crouch. Bind.
And pretend nothing's happening. Palisi to feed the scrum. It's a good one too from Leon. Oh, we get a little bit of a nudge on late. Now Merrick's offside. It's a kick straight out of the box and Boffier was far too far up. Too shallow, Boffier. And he secures it at the back. Now, he's still got Reese-Emma, who hits it at pace. Tries to take on the defender. Are we going to be able to use the ball? Oh, we are. But Dago gets it. Boginyi! Oh, he's taken high. Okay, so maybe the game is actually working now. Ivaldi with a high shot. Merrick deciding he will play the ball out of the base. Heron to look for touch. Gets a good little kick away. Don't mind that at all. But of course, I would just be happy if they picked it up. When there's a ruck, that would be just, you know, basics of rugby. To the front. Willemsen doing well. Merrick away to Heron. Oh, there's a wee hole there for Heron. Now that's some quick ruck ball. We like that, yes. Frankfurt, room, numbers, Damaru, he's still got support, Buffy on the line, Ratiz is there as well, deserved one earlier, he'll get it now, Ratiz scores on the right hand side, and that was all created from Heron, hitting the line, straightening it up, and look at that, coming in, Boginyi just put a big thumper into the shoulder of Ratiz, he's pumped, quick ball, that's what it was all about. Leon defence had no time to recover. Boffier up in the line as well, unrequired. When you got to finish a like Ratiz, not needed, is it? He's too hard to handle. And we lead early. Well, not that early, but we lead at the start of the match, which is a good way to go. 32 minutes gone. The game's only just begun, team. Still got plenty of rugby to go on this one. If Merrick could only pick up the ball out of the back of a ruck, we could be even more up at this stage. But 7-0, I'll take it. This is Europe. And this is, if we win, we all but secure ourselves in the next round of the competition with a game to spare against the top Munster side. Back underway we go. Lima Sopawanga. Down to Sitiano. Smash Sitiano. Hangs on to the ball though. Now let's see if Merrick... Actually, that's not a bad nudge, Merrick. Across field, Surfrontain in the chase, away from fullback and winger, but it's picked up from Nakatasi! He's taken in a heat. We pin them down inside their 22. Ooh, that offload could have been dangerous from Lambie. Palisi goes back to Sopawanga. He's going to put a gift down the throat of Boffier. Oh, who gets hit heavily? Met in the tackle. Lema Sopawanga flying. Now we do have someone we don't want too much kicking to come out of. Kamada. Oh, that is a nice kick. Right on the stroke of half time from Heron. It would have been an absolute parlour if it was earlier in the game. But on the buzzer of half time, Merrick kicks to touch. And we go in the sheds at 7 points to 0. And a couple of infinity rucks as well, where the ball just sat there for far too long. It is 7-0 though, Montpellier leading. We've had all the territory in this matchup, but we've struggled to make it count thanks to our scrum half. Let's see if we can build on this though and take Leon to the cleaners. Get some revenge for last time. They beat us 20 points to 10. Not this time, Leon. We're going for the win. Of course, this is for Europe as well, which is what it's all about. We love playing in Europe. We rarely lose in Europe. Until it gets to the playoffs, of course. Kickoff from Sopoaga. Oh, that's a good tackle. Pelisi flying in. We're going to lose this for sure. It does come back on the side of the red and black to Leon. Dummy thrown. Top for Vanua. Back to Bumba. Here's Tafua. There's so many players on the right-hand side. If they can just find them, it's a try every day of the week. Switching play. We're getting a bit confused here as Merrick runs sideways. It's going to Sally. Up against Savani. Wide for Tui Soma. And that's the try that Leon were looking for. Hooker on hooker. That is what they do so well out wide. Tui Soma grabs a try, finishing in the grasp of Bothier. But watch this battle between the number twos. I don't know why it took Pelisi so long to go to the right. Watch this. Gilda Sally says, not on my watch, number 2 of Vivaldi. But the finish was perfectly poised from Tui Sova. Don't think Gilda Sally would have caught him anyway if Vivaldi went early. But that's brought this game right back to what should be level pickings with Lema Sopoaga from the sideline. Can't see it from the lights, but I tell you this much, it went over. 7-7 the score. I mean, is it too early to start looking at drop goals or... Well, we haven't had many penalties in the last couple of episodes, of course, and we do have plenty of capable players to get a drop goal or whatever is required. As Ortiz says, no drop goals on my watch. We are all about tries. Right, time to get there. Time to use a forward. Sets out on penalty! Yes! Right front, couldn't be any better. And a yellow card to boot. Leon may struggle now. It looks like it'll be Crichton who's going to the bin. It is indeed. Yes, lads, come on, let's get this over. Heron, step up. Europe is calling the playoffs. Munster still to come, though. This is nice. This is very nice. 7-all at this point. Yellow card to Leon. Here's Heron, adds it over. 3 points. It's 10 points to 7. We take the lead back. Yellow card period. Man in the bin, of course. A chance to solidify our lead. With another try would be really nice with Cretan off the field. Worst case scenario is Leon get a little bit something their way. Setiano, oh, big run from the loose head prop. Sits back for Merrick, who drills this downfield. Down the throat of Arnold it goes. Merrick chases hard, gets to Tui Sova, and they're getting a bit fancy. It all falls apart with Faianga though. Kalisi, wide pass, very wide. Nakatasi in midfield. Oh, that's a great tackle. And a turnover from Flankart. And a lost ball straight away from the second row. Unsupported. Heron's picked that up. And we will get a scrum penalty. Well, just a scrum feed, I should say. Not a penalty, not a full penalty. But this was good from Flankart. Taken from Taufua, though. And over the ball straight away was Demba Bumba. Heron just slat on the floor.
Crouch.
Find. Said, I'll have that. And here we are. Scrum. Montpellier to feed. Almost an hour in. Oh, yes. Sanconi's back. Sanconi is back. And look out. Anyone at first receiver. He's lost the ball. But that was a dangerous run early on there. It's breaking as Ivaldi. Finds Sopoaga. Here's Style for Vanua. Back to Tui Sova. Oh, there's so many numbers for Tui Sova. Just about goes all himself. Great offload coming here. Montpellier to save the day. Back upfield it goes. Faianga puts it to ground. Great defense, Montpellier, but ridiculous attack from Leon. This is how they work. This is what they do. Out to Lambie. Shifting Taufua. Another run from Taufua. How many defenders was that? Flanquart takes it over, though. Serfontaine out to Ratiz. And we don't want to play down here. Arnold can restart things from the back. Look out. Tui Sova, great pass to Sopoaga. Sanconi's the one chasing Natai out there, and that is always a battle we were going to lose. just secured. Fully on. Here's Pelisi. Switching direction. Flying, breaking tackle after tackle. Tully Sober out wide. Sopwanga getting chased by Merrick. Where's Boffier? Save us, Boffier. Merrick over the top. And that is a great piece of defense by the 9 and 15. Still in trouble though. Bumper decked. Huge tackle there on the tight end prop. Pelisi. Always a guess whether he's going to run it or actually pass it off. Taufua, another man who just beats tackles. Bit of width for Whainga. Rare occasion there that we've actually beat the man first tackle up. Taufua, again, 2, 3, wide ball. Here's Nakatasi running away from Matisse. He gets it down. Nakatasi with a finish in the corner that you'll be proud of at the end of your career. Noah Nakatasi. We knew the pace was there from Matisse and Boffier, the stalwarts to the side, but how about the power from Nakatasi? Boffier took it one, Ratiz went low, and Nakasasi just puts the big mitt down, plants it in the corner, and leaves the rest to history. Just what we didn't want was Leon to score when they had a man in the bin. Now, with just 7 minutes to play, we trail by 4. 14-10, there'll be no repeat of the 14-all draw. They've got their man back. Crichton coming back on the field. It was him, in fact. You never know with these little cutscenes who was actually leaving the field, but it was the big number 8. Let's actually do some changes of our own. I don't know if these guys will see the light of day, but a little bit of spark from Marche as we will bring on Reece Samet has been invisible. Goloniski has to come in. And the midfield, Serfontaine, has he done enough? Skinner comes in there instead. What else do we really do? I like the way the props are playing. Shileo, I'm not changing that back row. Capelli can get a bit of game time for flank out this time, I think. Willemse just gives you that little bit more muscle in that second row / back row. He can help out there. Up it goes, Ratiz, chases, nice again, Wagalago hammered.
Release.
And we struggle to hang on to this ball. Borgini will play scrum half, and Kamada will say, oh, I have this big massive gap. He slips through. 4 minutes to play. The subs probably won't be coming on. Flank part with a bit of room. Danger! Lost ball! Leon could seal this one now. No, they might not. Phillips turns it over. Serfontaine straight to the middle. Oh, high tackle. High tackle. 2 minutes to play. Man in the bin. Is there a chance for Montpellier? There you go, your changes while the yellow card is happening. Well, I mean, a shot at goal helps no one. As it stands here, we might as well go off the wind and just try smoke this one out. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Heron puts it in touch. Right, players on. Reserves are on. Full time has gone. Go to Sally. Oh, just gets it away. Marche. Oh, that's a dangerous run there. Now let's use our forwards because they are what get us in these situations. Sacconi is back. Don't lose the ball though. Don't lose it. We've got to hang on. It's a bit of a gap here for Dago. Oh, he's in there. Just about there. Marche. Go to Sally. How do it? Go to Sally's in. Oh, he shores. It's insanely close. Massive hole. Setiano. Driven backwards. Nowhere to go. More chances. Capelli. Wide ball. Dameru. Ratiz. Puts it in the corner. Montpellier. Do it in the red. Twice in a row. 2 games. 2 overtime winners. Vincent Ratiz. Boy, we got so close with the forwards. Then we used that depth play. Going to Capelli. He drew defenders. Dameru brought in the last one. And we finally have one back to the way of Montpellier. A draw and a loss in our last 2 meetings against Lyon. But in Europe, we just know they're not as good. In the top quartiles, however, we face them again later in the season. They are going to be the team to beat. Wow. Yellow card surely helped. But at 15-14, the kick from Heron, the reserves are on, and it has all come up brilliantly for Montpellier. 17-14, we've done it again. Relief, jubilation on the faces of the Montpellier players as we come from behind for the second week in a row against the team in red and black. Lyon, though, such a tough opposition. Games we should have lost, we could have lost, but we've come away with the W's. Little spark off the bench there, I like it. Guys like Omashe certainly helped. I don't think Skinner touched the ball, but boy, those props, Titiano and Boginyi, the other one, coming into the team, have made a massive difference. They've got to be our best too. When Jones, Hamadaj have to come off the bench, they've got to prove themselves. Those 2 and 1 and 3 made a massive difference tonight. 2 tries apiece. But the difference maker, of course, was Brett Heron from the penalty goal. Of course, the yellow card at the same time. That proved to be the winning. Heron and Sopawanga traded conversions 2 each and 2 tries for Vincent Ritties. Magic Man on the right is back in full form. Nakatasi and Tuisova, so dangerous, so good. They almost sunk us yet again. Possession, territory, all went the way of the visiting Montpellier side. 2 yellow cards out of Lyon. One may say that was the difference. Discipline costing the home team. But we'll take the win. 17-14. It was tough, but we got there in the end. Well, it is nice for a change to actually be able to look at this table after we play a Champions Cup matchup. But look at this situation. If we did not get that little nod over Lyon, we were done. We were absolutely done because we would be way down on 11 points. And look at Exeter and Munster. They are right there. Exeter play Lyon in the final game. Surely Lyon 1 and 4. Well, 1 draw and 4 losses throughout the season so far in Europe. They're not going to win that game, are they? Lyon, certainly not. And of course, we play Munster in the top of the table decider. We could fall to 3rd if we don't topple Munster. But we could finish top. Actually, we will finish top, surely. If we do, points differential will certainly come into play there. What a pool this is. All sides with 3 wins and pretty much 2 losses. We got a draw, but we are way down on bonus points. And, geez, either of those 3 sides could finish top. Exeter, Munster, or Montpellier. Lyon, the only side that is completely gone. And look at that. 4 losses in a draw and only a points differential of minus 15. The winning teams with the 4, 6, and 5 points differential. You know this season has been close. The squad for next matchup, I don't think we will change much. Gee, that first half for Merrick was garbage. Let's get Omashe on. Merrick can go sulking back to the bench. No one's back. Gerardo still 22. Geelong 24, 32 for Petavani. Paylag 84. God, don't look at that. I'm not going to change anything here. Just that scrum half. Even Omashe, I might even start Pulu again. Because he's probably been, although he wasn't great, the standout of those 3. Yeah, they just weren't great over the last couple of episodes. But we'll leave things to the rest. I mean, that front row change was genius. What we got our Sitiano and Boginyi were just amazing compared to Wyn Jones and Hamadaj. So those guys will stay the same. And Sankoni, great to be back with him. I like it. I like where we're sitting right now. Need more out of him. Boy, oh boy, we need more out of him. But other than that, Ritties in form and ready to go. Next up, Munster. Decisive game of the European season. Hope to see you for it as per always. And boy, I hope you've still got a heartbeat after those last 2 games have been insane finishes. We've just come away with the wins. Can we do it again against Munster and secure our place in the next round of Europe? Until then, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you for the big clash back at home. Woohoo! It's been so long. Until then though, take care.